Hey everybody, it's Allison, and I'm going to talk about my new plan. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing and what's been going on with me. First of all, I know I've talked about this before, but I do have issues with obsessive compulsive disorder or the tendencies, and it's been a part of my life since I was 9 years old that I can remember. So, and it was great to actually find out there is something to call it, because when I was younger I had no idea. But it just kind of gets rough from time to time. Now I have, flare-ups as I call it. But now I noticed about almost 2 months ago, I guess, it was kind of getting worse. And the anxiety was a lot higher. Now mine is not so much like I don't wash my hands a bunch of times, and count things. But I do have little issues, little quirks. Like, when I'm fixing food, sometimes I'll I'm like, oh man, I touched this, so I need to go wash my hands. There are just certain little things that it comes out in. But that's stuff that's manageable and kind of funny at times. And it can kind of be an asset, that you do, clean, even though it might be compulsive or whatever. But mine is mostly obsessive thoughts and things like that. But throughout my life, it's come up in certain areas. It just kind of comes out in certain areas. And for a long time, I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't know. But now it's good to know that it is an issue. It is a medical issue. And like I said, a couple months ago, it kind of got rough, and then it was like jumping from thing to thing, and usually it'll just come out, maybe one or two things, but it was just kind of jumping from thing to thing, like my brain was going haywire. So I knew I needed something. I was having a lot of trouble. I was talking to some of the girls at the coffee shop that I go to, Coffee to a Tea, and the mother had suggested that I go see the lady at Creative Health. And sometimes, I'm a little leery about certain things, like natural things or stuff like that. Being a Christian, I don't want to like the stars are aligning and you're, you know what I'm saying. So you have to be careful, but I trust these ladies at the coffee shop, so I trust their advice. Now, I went in and tried to make an appointment with the owner, who is the one that the mother sees or has seen in the past. And she was booked up, so I saw Allison. I won't say her last name on camera, but I saw Allison. Anyway, I made an appointment with her, and that was for the next Friday, I think it was, the next week. And so I was kind of excited about it, and kind of nervous too. But I wanted, like, the traditional medicine route to be the last, kind of the last straw or whatever. But so I wanted to give this a try first. And when I went to the appointment, she does the, it's called iridology, where they take a magnifying glass and they look at your iris and they can see like genetic markers of things. It's a lot of stuff. It's what they used to do in the old days when they're, before a lot of modern medicine and things like that. And she was really nice, and we talked. It wasn't intimidating. Yeah, I was nervous just because it's something new, but you felt at ease. It wasn't, it was fine. It's Creative Health. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6, and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5. And if you're in the upstate area of South Carolina, or if you're in the area and you want to make an appointment, if you're having some issues, not just mental things, but, physical problems, and you want to try the natural approach, it is located 14 South Main Street, Greenville, South Carolina, 29601. 864-233-4811 is their telephone number, and their website is creativehealthsc.net. And I'll put it all in the sidebar, so just in case you can't understand my country accent. So anyway, I talked to her, and she gave me 3 things to do. First was the liquid chlorophyll, and this is the Now brand, and I got all this at their office. But it's liquid chlorophyll, and it's an internal deodorizer, promotes cleansing, freshens breath, natural mint flavor. And you take a tablespoon of this and put it in 8 ounces of water. Now, it is green, but it tastes like you've been chewing mint gum or mint and you drink water. I mean, it's not bad at all. It says you can put it in water or juice. I wouldn't put it in the juice, but okay. But you're supposed to do this in the morning, and I haven't done this every single day, and I haven't done it for a while, actually. I need to start back. But it's not bad, and it's doable, so I should be doing that. But I keep this in the refrigerator, and it is a vegetarian product, if you were wondering, but this is the first thing, liquid chlorophyll. The next thing I really, really like, it's the GABA, or GABA, whichever one. And with my issues that I was having, this was, to me, the main thing that she gave me. And it's GABA Plus, supports brain and nerve metabolism, normalizes nervous system function. And this is the Nature's Sunshine brand, and they have this at Creative Health. Now, I paid $13.65 because that was like kind of the first price, but then that's, if you're a member of this Nature's Sunshine Club or something, that's your price. But your first visit, they gave me that price. But it's $17.80 otherwise, which is not bad when you think about the price of, like, you know, prescription medicine, like if you're paying out of pockets or something like that. But this, you take a capsule in the morning, a capsule at night, and I take it with my vitamins. I have it in my little vitamin tray. Now, I feel like this has helped. The issues are still there, but I feel like the anxiety has gotten better. And I was taking it, you know, really well for a while, and then it was like a few days I didn't take it, and I haven't gotten back onto every morning and evening taking this. Oh, sorry. And I could tell the difference, and it may all just be in my head, but if it's helping, so be it. But I feel like this is helping. So if you're having any kind of mental issues, especially after this surgery, because our brains can go haywire, you might want to give this a try. And it can't hurt because it's natural and it's not medicine. But naturesunshine.com is their website. But I feel like this has really helped me as far as the anxiety goes. So check this out if you're having any issues like that. And I know a lot of us are. And if you're not wanting to go the medicine route, or if it's just not working for you, give this a try and see what you think, and let me know how it's working for you. The last thing was, and I'm not going to say this right, but it's Pau D'arco. It's a tea, and it's like kind of like shredded bark looking, and it's in like in a big package, and you're supposed to like steep it. I have like a tea ball thing, but I haven't been doing this most of all, but I need one of those presses so it doesn't get any of the bark in it. But this, I mean, it says all kind of things. It encourages improvement, hold on. It says it encourages improved elimination through the intestinal tract. And it just shows all these things that it helps with. And here's the list. Do you see all that stuff? I'm not going to read all of them, but some of them say, you know, antibiotics, circulation, jaundice, skin diseases, skin cancers, scabies, toxic blood, tumors, lupus, eczema, all these things, herpes. And it's basically a bark, and you just steep it and drink it with like tea, but you can put another tea bag in there to kind of give it a different flavor, and that's what I've done when I've done this. But just do some research on this, and I'll put the name over in the sidebar of all these products so you can remember. But this tea looks to me like to be a great thing that helps with a lot of stuff. So check this out, and I need a press so I can start drinking it again. So I'm going to stop the video now to make the second part of the presentation. I'll be right back.